And I remember Kat and I having a conversation, and I was like, look at what she's doing. Look at these numbers. Holy man. And I was just like, okay, I don't need to do that. I don't have any desire to work that hard. But she's figured it out. And when we first recognized this in her, this was 5 years ago. And so what I did is I really committed myself to learning how social media works and how do we generate sales from it, and what's the best way, what are the best practices in order to do it. And so by doing that, I've developed a training that I shared with my downline, and it kind of blossomed from there. People started hearing and I was sharing, and now I actually have a whole consulting business, and this is what I do. I help direct sellers in all different companies work with their direct sales model and social media to be more successful. I don't want you to think about, oh, I'm going to take my whole direct sales business and I'm just going to put it online and I'm going to start making money and people are going to start signing up. It just doesn't work that way. But it can be a great addition to what you're doing, and it can help you make a lot more money with just a teensy bit of very focused time. One of the things, when I had a conversation with someone from Stella and Dot, from their corporate office, and direct sales company, and what they said made so much sense to me. And it says, we want to teach our consultants how to use social media because we want them to be able to make more money per hour. I'd like to make more money per hour. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's such a perfect marriage of direct sales and social media, because to me, direct sales is all about relationships. People buy from you because they like you. And that is how you take such great care of your hostesses and your customers. That's why they're loyal to you. You know that they could shop, you know, obviously with 40,000 other people if they wanted to, or they could go to a craft store if they wanted to. You know, they're buying from you because they really like you. And what we need to understand and what we really need to embrace is that social media really is that same thing. Social media is a relationship. It's not like if you think about, you know, you watch the news. What happens when you watch the news? It all comes at you. Or you read a paper. It just kind of comes at you. Where social media is conversation. You build fans. You build followers. I mean, even the language that they use is really something different. And so since we are good at direct sales, we just need to know we can be good at social media too, because it's the exact same thing. We're going to do the exact same thing, just in a little bit different way. And that's what women do. We're good at talking about things. And that's what social media is. It's talking about things that we like. And then we find other people who like the same things. And now we have a conversation with them. And that's all we're going to do. That's what it really comes down to. And that's why I want you to know from the very beginning that if you do it right, you will be very, very good at it. It's just a matter of kind of learning what's right and what's not right. And there's just some little rules and some tips that we go through to do it. When you think about social media, I want you to think about, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to meet my customers, most of them for us, face-to-face, right? We're doing camps and classes and all of these kinds of things, and we're meeting people. And social media can be one of the places where you then continue that relationship. Now you might, you know, as you get better and you build a following, you will get people that you don't know. And that's really great. It's like when you first started your business. I always told my recruits, the sooner you do a workshop for someone who isn't your family or friend, the faster your business is going to grow. And it's kind of the same idea in social media. As soon as you get out of that group, but it's a great place just to provide, you know, you were at my workshop last week, and now you're coming to my blog, or we're talking on Facebook or whatever, which means I'm giving you ideas, we're connected, we're hooked up, and if you like me, hopefully when it comes time for that next purchase, you buy from me, right? I mean, do that and find someone else to do the work, because really, what is our job? We book, we sell, we recruit, we retrain. That is what we do. So we don't need to know all of this. We just need to know our portion of it. Basically, with your blog, what you want to think about is you want them to be, you want them to come and find that you have so much value that they want more, and they're going to sign up for your newsletter. That is the whole purpose of your blog. The whole purpose of your blog is your newsletter. We call that your list. The money's in the list.